Okay, now we have today and now already. So let's see the function about statistic. Average, standard deviation, min max, and median. I need to use some data, but I don't want to create a new one. So maybe I just create sheet and then I just copy what we do on the table. However, we just want the data. We don't want the format. So I do the copy. You can use Control C, Control V if you want to. So we do copy, and then when you paste, you can paste only file นะครับ something like this, like paste only file. So the format didn't come because we will not do the table, right? That is another topic นะครับ Okay, so let's see, we have the data here. Okay, so let's see the group of the data we want นะครับ is on about statistic. Okay, so let's see average, standard deviation, min, max, and median. However, I will start with the min, max นะครับmedian นะครับ and then standard deviation stddev นะครับ and we gonna do dot p, right? I'm gonna tell you later what this is, and then the last one is just mean นะครับ the mean I use the word mean right away นะครับ maybe I put it in the first one นะ actually the mean is the statistic terminology about average, right นะครับ Okay, the mean is very simple นะครับ so we have only one data that is exp. Oh, I think maybe I do arrangement is better, so I gonna just delete, create a content, and then I come back to the character, and then I sort. I think I sort by this one. It's look better now. Okay, so I do the copy นะครับ and then go to here and I paste the value. Okay นะฮะ so let's do something like this นะฮะ I have the data, and then I put the data sort by the smallest to largest. Okay, so we come back to here. The mean is the average นะฮะ however, if you do the average and then you select the data นะครับ like this one นะครับ and then you know that is the average data, right? But if you try to copy to another cell, they're gonna have the trouble. Why? Because whenever you copy นะฮะ and then the cell formula is gonna follow you, right? Some of you may know absolute reference that you can just put the dollar sign นะครับ in two of them. Yes, you can นะครับ however, in order to process the data, that is not the correct way, because you need to do it again and again นะครับ so therefore I gonna clear this content. Maybe I just clear on of this one นะครับ clear the content in here, and then since we need to use exp for so many times นะครับ so what about I select on of this one, and then go to formula, and then I define name นะครับ define name. So I said this one, I name the exp data, right? I mean, we just make the name of this cell only exp data. So next time when I said average, so in the group of the data, I just said exp data นะครับ exp data, and then close, and that's it นะครับ so exp data gonna be this group of data, and then yes, it's gonna be average นะครับ so you can do the same thing minimum, you see. So if you put the name into the piece of the data, you can do, and then it's very good if you insert the data in between. Like suppose you put the data something like this in between C006. We can do the order later, but I think we did not need to นะครับ Okay, suppose I said C006, and then I put some data นะครับ for example, I want to put the data about uh, Sayu. Sayu is Nemo ถูกนะครับ okay, maybe Sayu is gonna be around 110 นะครับ something like this. So the data gonna change, because if I put in the middle, the Microsoft Excel smart enough that they gonna extend the range, you see. So that is very good นะครับ so I said max number, and then exp data เนี่ยนะฮะ and then median, what is the median? Median is interesting นะครับ so maybe I put Sayu and animal in this in this character too นะครับ before you edit anything, make sure that you uh, you sort it to the original first นะครับ so maybe I sort from here, this one นะครับ and then I put some data, I put the data of สายุนะครับ4006สายุนะครับสายุ is animal นะครับ and then T110 นะครับ and then if I sort this data by using the exp นะครับ okay so it's going to be 250 okay I think maybe I want one more because if you say the median if this one is 6 right 6 I mean even number right so the median going to be between this one so it's very hard to see so I put another one นะครับ another one so I said C 007นะครับโอเค4007นะครับโอเค so I gonna put someone like Yoi Miya Yomiya is Pyro นะครับโอเค Yomiya maybe 900โอเค and then I sort by exp นี่okay so the candidate to be in the middle นะครับ so I do the same thing with this one I put the Yomiya you can put anywhere because the statistic will not change anyway นะครับ okay Yomiya and then Pyro not Pyro okay Pyro 900 something like that so the median is like if you arrange the dataนะครับ but you did not need to arrange I mean if you have this data the median is going to be the middle dataนะครับ if you study statistic already it is 50 percentile นะครับI mean if you do statistic already so the 50 percentile should be in the middle so if you go to see the character candidates like 300 this one should be the one that we are talking about right so that is the way นะครับ so the median gonna be the middle one นะครับ so if you change the number that is extreme like for example if you change t to 1200 the mean may change the max may change but median is still the same thing because even though you change to 1200 they will not change anything right the median is still candidates นะฮะ okay I change to 1200 but if I change the candidates to become 350 and then I put the experience and then I sort again sort again so it's gonna be Sayu at T10 instead นะครับ so but in this one you did not need to rearrange like นะฮะ so for example I change I change the candidates to become T50 นะครับ so the median gonna change to 310 because the data when you array is gonna become Sayu at the median นะครับ okay so this one is looking very good นะฮะ and the last one is standard deviation นะฮะ you may wonder that why I need to use .p because the standard deviation in the Microsoft Excel have .p and .s นะครับ so if the data is so big if you use .p maybe it's gonna take time to do the data right so the p is population we do it standard deviation for every data you know the standard deviation you need to use uh, the power by 2 and then square root right so you can do the sample นะครับ so this one the sample is mean just the sample data นะครับ and then the text the logical we will not count but some data is very some data the S they gonna select some data right but the P is for the data that is very important for example when we do the grade for the student it means every student grade matter so most of the time we're gonna do .p นะครับ so we do the P and then the exp data นะครับ so standard deviation is gonna be around 380 นะครับ so it means the difference between each character is 380 นะครับ and then that conclude the statistic function that we support to know